Hi guys, welcome back to the Realist Oracle. I'm back with another intimate pick a card reading for you guys. So this should hope to give you some insight into who could be coming towards you in the month of September 2019. So there are three piles. Pile number 1 is the pink rose quartz crystal. Pile number 2 is the green amazonite crystal. And pile number 3 is the blue sodalite crystal. So I must say that even if you choose a pile, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to resonate with you. Also, I have a quick announcement. For the month of September only, I will be offering 20% off the sexual energy readings. This is subjected to availability, so essentially it's first come, first served. So you guys can feel free to pause the video, take a few seconds and see which pile draws you in the most. And I will be starting with pile number 1. So the first card we have out for pile number 1 is Thought. Letter. Anger. Major Arcana number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Next out we have the King of Wands, Fire Energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you guys definitely could be dealing with a Leo in particular, or somebody that is very fixed. We have Leopard Skin Jasper. Major Arcana, the Strength. Number 8, also Leo energy. Major Arcana number 11, Justice, Libra energy. 5 of Cups, Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Page of Cups. Some of you guys could also have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with someone that has Scorpio in their chart, maybe their moon or Venus. Page of Cups. Major Arcana, Death, Scorpio energy. Next out we have Dominion, card number 30. 5 of Earth. 4 of Air. And Major Arcana number 22, Judgment. So I feel like you guys may have been dealing with a fire sign in the past romantically, and I feel like there was a major disappointment. I feel like this person was very sexual, very passionate, very alpha male, and I feel like what they said or want went pretty much, and I feel as though they may have been, a ladies' man and interacting with more than just one woman. And I feel as though this person, if they weren't mature, which I don't think they were, I think they were more of a Page of Cups. They may have been opening their cup and offering their cup and accepting cups from anybody. You know, there really wasn't anything stable that they were trying to secure in a sense. I feel like they were just happy to go with the journey, basically. You know, they were just living life. You know, they felt like the world is their oyster in terms of sexual relationships or romantic partners. And I feel as though, you know, this person really hurt you. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness. I feel like there was also a hit to your self-esteem as well. Not knowing if you could trust in love. This has made you, I feel like you have overcome this, or you are in the process, or you have been consciously putting your energy towards overcoming this, to kind of freeing yourself from the grief, from the disappointment and the betrayal. And I feel like there's been tears, like you've shed tears over this person, tears of sadness, but also frustration, real frustration. Like, how could you do this to me? I don't know whether you guys got physical at all. But you were really pissed off. And I feel like if they were with you in person when you were feeling the peak of this anger, you definitely may have reached out and given them a tap or a slap or whatever, something that let them know you are not playing. And this person has spent a lot of time thinking about it. I feel like they're looking at it from a very balanced point of view. You know, they're being unbiased, you know, so they know what they have done wrong. They know that their behavior is the cause of why you are here, and they are almost trying to overcome. I feel like this is something within themselves. Like, this is something, you know, part of their shadow self that they need to overcome as well. And I feel like they are trying to balance themselves out and look at themselves from a more balanced perspective. And when they felt a lot of disappointment in themselves. Like, they would like to be able to reach out and apologize, or try to, you know, they want to try to start again with you on an equal footing. So they want, with all of this, with this death card here and the 5 of Cups, they want this to be released, for you guys to be able to start anew, release the old emotions, and really kind of bring the innocence back, the purity back. But I feel as though you are going to be very emotionally detached when this person comes in, because you are still feeling this anger. You know, you still hold them accountable. You may still feel emotional grief or loss from this relationship. And I feel as though you will really be standing your ground. You will be looking at the facts. It's like, yeah, you're coming back, you apologize what you've done, and that's nice, but damage is done. You know, I feel like this person, again, they were very, you know, they were dominated almost. I feel like their sexual organs, their penis, whatever you want to call it, they were easily dominated by their sexual urges. So, I mean, it could have been any woman, but I feel like this person is just someone who, or they were someone who, you know, allowed their manhood to rule them rather than their head or their heart. And they are seeing this now. It's caused a major transition in them. Maybe you were somebody who was unlike what they had met before. Maybe most women that he's dealing with are kind of free-spirited and looking for the same thing. And now I want to just clarify that when I say free spirit, I don't mean somebody who sleeps with everyone, like in general. But here I feel like they were dealing with someone who they perceived as free-spirited and may have also just wanted sexual hookups. You know, this is a proper ladies' man, you know, very good charisma, you know, oozing sexuality. And I feel like there's a lot of women who would look up to this man, or, you know, they would be easily taken in. On the back of the chair, you can see him with another woman, you know. So I definitely feel like this man, he loves the ladies, and he's very in control of his sexuality. He knows how to use it. And he's realizing that, you know, it's not always good. You know, maybe it's been a while since he's hurt somebody in this sense. They may have kept some information from you, like you didn't know. If you knew everything you know now, it would have been different. That's what I'm getting. And then this person is like, the way the King of Wands is looking at the leopard print Jasper card, it says, I treat myself and others with gentleness and kindness. And I feel like this person's doing a lot of reflection, realizing that they potentially didn't do that. You know, they were so sexually based in their root chakra or their sexual urges that emotions and feelings, I feel like it just didn't factor into this person's mind. And it's only now that they're starting to open up and be in touch with their feelings. And I feel like they're grieving too. Because they may feel like it's completely over. And even if it isn't, it's not going to be the same because you've seen now. And this person allowed women to dominate them, which would easily, with the 3 and dominion, would easily, he walked into third-party situations very easily. And maybe this isn't even something he consciously registered. You know, but I feel like this person made you feel demoralized. Almost like, you know, by them engaging in other people, you felt like almost it was a reflection on you. Like, had my standards dropped? Have I let myself go? And maybe some of you feel like you did let your physical appearance go while dealing or getting over this situation or kind of healing from this person or dealing with the disappointment. You may not have really been focused, or you didn't feel at your best. I feel like you feel this person took something from you. Self-esteem. And you may have felt like they tainted your heart slightly as well. But they've been watching you with this 4 of Wands. And I feel like you've been opening up. We've got a lot of, we've got birds here. I feel like you're trying to release this sorrow. And this person is probably watching you on social media or at a distance, looking at your photos, videos that you may be posting on certain platforms that they can see, you know, free platforms. And they're seeing you as being very vulnerable, being very secure. And you are almost regaining some kind of sense of purity. Maybe they see you being vulnerable again or comfortable again or getting your self-esteem back. These cards are 2 contrasts. You know, from someone feeling down and low and like they've lost, you know, their personal possessions or what they hold as value. And you may have felt like this situation almost stifled you, or you felt gagged in some sense, like you couldn't speak what you truly felt. And it's like, now you're free. You're as free as a bird. Like, that's how you are. You're taking control back. You're like, I make the decisions here. And I'm making logical ones. I'm not going to be swept into your okie doke, into your passion, into your sweet apologies. Because this person, you know, they're good at sweet talking you, or they were good at sweet talking you in the past. So you're kind of like, I'm not really going to look at words. I'm more focused on action. And I may not even be focused on any action from you. You know, I think you need to definitely stand in your power. Weigh up the pros and cons. Like, okay, maybe you may even need to write a list. Like, okay, what is the pros of dealing with this person? What are the cons? What has already been proven to be true and what hasn't? Once you do that, see which way the scales tip. Is it worth it? You know, because some of you, it may be different. Some of you might find that, you know, if you speak to this person, that you are willing to go it again. But now you are going it with a different energy, a different mind frame. You're being more guarded, more free, more within your own power. You know, you want to make sure that you're protecting your head and your heart and your stability, because it's already been knocked off by this person. But I feel like they want to come and be honest about how they feel, or offer up something they feel you will perceive as honest. But just remember that you have the authority of, you know, what decision you make. And you may decide that you want to be free of this situation. You know, time has passed. The wheel has turned since. You know? And you're wanting to get back out there, see what's out there. So don't limit yourself to this situation just because somebody comes back and now they acknowledge, yeah, that's nice, you can accept the apology, but does it mean you have to go back? Well, you know, that's up to you. That's up to you. You know, we've got 2 5s here as well. I feel like you might feel as though this person comes in very unexpectedly. It's very unexpected. And it may even bring up some frustration again. Or, you know, you might have thought you dealt with it, but it may, you know, bring something back to the surface. And for some of you, you may find that it just gives you closure. This person coming back and acknowledging their wrong is all you needed to regain some sense of freedom or some sense of a weight being lifted. You get your confidence back and you feel like maybe you can move towards being vulnerable again. But yes, that is all I have for pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you guys. If it did, feel free to let me know. Any other information you guys need will be in the description box below. And I will be moving on to pile number 2 now. So if you guys just chose pile number 1, then take care and I will speak to you soon. Okay. So pile number 2, which is the green Amazonite crystal. The first card out we have is Judge. Officer. Misfortune. Loss. The 3 of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands. Something like somebody here could be looking at you like you are the perfect opportunity. Maybe some of you may feel like you're dealing with an opportunist, or an opportunist could be coming in towards you. Now, I haven't pulled out the rest of the cards, but I feel like this could be somebody who comes across as very balanced, like they've got really good morals, you know, they're very above board, they do things by the book. You may feel like this person, yeah, has very good morals. They know the difference between right and wrong. But I feel like for some of you guys, this could be somebody who's actually... they may be coming in to see what they can get from you. And you're kind of expecting this. So I feel like this is somebody you know, somebody that you have been dealing with. You know, you're anticipating them. And I feel like you may be thinking this is a welcomed opportunity. Or this is somebody that you could welcome. And then you end up defensive. And this person ends up making you feel like a caged bear. Like... if I show you the pictures, it's like it tells a story. It's like you're there. This is advice to be protective and defend your boundaries. Defend whatever valuables you've got. Defend yourself. Defend your property. Don't let it go, because somebody could be seeing you as like the perfect opportunity. Like they think you're there handing out this olive branch. Okay, so we have Sodalite. Major Arcana, the Moon. Cancer energy. High Priestess. Cancer energy again. But I still feel like the moon really could be, it could be more than just the Cancer for water signs. 25, guilt. Number 18, complicity. So some of you, this person has a lot of secrets. They're hiding. I don't know if some of you guys are actually dealing or having some kind of relationship with somebody in jail with this guilt and complicity. I don't know, maybe if somebody led you to believe that they were duped, or as if they were an innocent bystander that was dragged into a crime and that's why they're in jail. Well, I don't feel that way. I feel like they were very complicit in whatever they're trying to pretend they had no blame or fault in. They knew everything. Now, for some of you, this will resonate. But whoever this is for, whatever they are trying to make out like they don't hold any blame for, or they were just innocently drawn into an unjust situation, that is far from the truth. This person knows everything. They have a lot of hidden information that they are not disclosing. Some of you, this person could be dealing with somebody else, like they could very well be involved with somebody else, and they're hiding this to avoid detection and guilt so that they can get whatever it is they want. Now, with this Ace of Wands, it could just be a sexual relationship, and they're keeping you hidden, keeping somebody else in the dark. So you guys may have someone that's coming towards you that, they appear to be or above board on the surface, but there's a lot of secrets that they're hiding, and there could be a lot of mistruths, so they might be mixing truths with untruths that have you confused, or you just don't know what way to go. But I feel whoever's coming in towards you, hold them accountable for whatever it is. Now, I don't know the background story, but you will. We have the Seven of Earth. This could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Six of Wands. Six of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then we have Major Arcana number 9, the Hermit. Virgo energy. So I feel like this is definitely someone who is at a distance. They're lurking. So you might not be, I feel like there's a lot of physical distance. If you're in a long distance relationship, and somebody always seems to make up excuses as to why they can't see you, as to why their plans seem to fall apart, you're always waiting and anticipating, and then they let you down, and then it's like, oh, let's try and start again. They try and apologize, sorry I let you down this time, I'll make it next time, definitely, and then it's the same shit again, essentially. There's a lot of things they're hiding from you, and that could be why they're keeping their distance. I feel like they feel as that if they see you face to face for some reason, you will be able to tell. And I feel like you're a no-nonsense person. With this Six of Wands here, she's very much in control. Very much in control, very dominant, very assertive, and you take no nonsense. You have no problem approaching somebody if you feel that you have to, and this person knows that. So you're somebody who doesn't let someone off the hook. If you've got questions, you're going to ask. So you may have someone that's coming towards you that's up to no good. And this could be someone that you're writing, again, with these letters here, that you could be talking to them long distance, or you might spend a lot of time speaking to them on social media. And, you're kind of wondering, like, why there's no sexual relationship here. Because it's like maybe you guys are having intimate conversations from a distance, and that's supposed to be enough for you sexually. And you're kind of like, I want more, I want hands-on. And you're kind of like, where are you? Why are you like, Casper the Friendly Ghost? I can't see you. And I feel like with this, I am guided by my logic and intuition. So you guys already have an inkling or a feeling that something isn't right. So go with that. Go with that. This is the third eye and throat chakra. So maybe if you ask some questions, I feel like there's times where you've observed something questionable and you've asked them, and you know, through that questioning, something piqued your intuition that something's not right. You know, and I feel like the more questions you ask, the more suspicious you get, and the more guarded this person gets. And I feel like this person may make you feel caged in, or you make this person feel caged in at times. Or this person may feel like they are caged in a situation where they've got multiple things going on, and, you know, they don't really know how to deal with it other than keep lying, keep trying to keep things under the surface, not disclose all of the information, or swerve the topic completely. Very subtle. They may change the topic of conversation to avoid detection. You know, you might be thinking they're on their own. You're wondering, like, where are you? So this might be someone who dipped out or ghosted you for a little bit, definitely. So, you know, they might be coming back with some kind of, you know, bullshit excuse about where they were. And unfortunately, I feel like it's bullshit. They were with somebody, you know, they're up to no good. Some of you, this person could just see you as a financial opportunity, you know. They are keeping a lot of things hidden. They're trying to hide their guilt. And I feel like the number 7 could be important for some of you here. Maybe something happened around July, or this person's birthday's in July, or you met this person in July. Or June, sorry. June, July. Yeah. So yeah, really use your logic and intuition, especially with this moon and the high priestess here. You know, they may be telling you something, but your gut is going to be telling you the truth. Yep. Okay, so that is all I have for pile number 2. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, feel free to let me know. Any other information you need will be in the description box below. If you just chose that pile, then take care, and I will speak to you guys soon. I'll now be moving on to the blue sodalite, pile number 3. First card out we have is Hope. Malady. Fidelity. The 9 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. More air energy. The Emperor. Major Arcana number 4, Aries energy. I also feel like it could be Taurus as well. Smoky Quartz. Root chakra. Red jasper. So some of you guys definitely could be dealing with the Taurus, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's more this person's energy. They're very responsible, very reliable. And then we have Major Arcana number 5, the Hierophant. We have 10 of Wands, fire energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Card number 29, dissatisfaction. Card number 1, expectation. Okay, well, before I pull the rest. So, I feel like you guys have been so anxious and stressed and worried and playing out every possible negative scenario, or you've been playing out your worst fears in your mind about someone in particular. This emperor figure, I feel like you have been wanting something to be secure. You've been wanting some communication with this person. I feel like there has been maybe some kind of break in communication, and you've just been constantly worried about whether you're going to get commitment, whether you're going to get something grounded or reliable with this person. And I feel like you're just letting your fears from the past play out. And it's like you've been battling with your demons. I feel like you may have had insomnia, or this may have even brought you to a place of like mild depression, where it starts, where essentially it's about this person, but then, at night you start going through all the thoughts of all the disappointments, and then you start thinking it's about yourself, and then you start getting worried, and then you end up being like in a mental prison of just ruminating thoughts, like literally stabbing you. Like, that's how it feels. Like, you feel as though you can't see, you can't understand, you can't move. You're wondering where this person is. You're starting to wonder, is it me? Am I ever going to get this loyalty? Why is it always me? Like, I'm literally hearing, why is it always me? Like, this is your own inner demons. This is nothing to do with this person. You may have been thinking like they've been lying. They've been engaging with other people. I feel like this person, they have a lot of people that look up to them and a lot of people that rely on them. Whether this is in their career, in their day-to-day life, whether they run a business, they are a CEO, whether they kind of teach, whether there's some kind of teacher, or, they manage something. They have a lot of responsibility and a lot of people that look up to them. This could be someone who already has a family, or they are mature. So, they may have a lot of other responsibilities that they take on from time to time, or all the time, actually. Like, with this emperor here, I don't know if you can see, but there is a crowd in front of him that he has to kind of like answer to, or that look to him for guidance. So it's like, you can't be the only one. And I feel like this person has been held up with so much of their own, they have a lot of responsibilities, their own personal responsibilities, and that's where they've been. If you've been worrying and you've not been hearing from them, or the communication, the interaction, the physical has not been there, it's because this person has a lot of stuff to tend to. And it's really, with the root chakra card, it's real responsibilities. It's the day-to-day. It's, their job, the people around them, their family, all the things that keeps them grounded. I feel like even they've been overwhelmed. So many people rely on this person and go to them for advice, and this person, I feel like they very rarely will ever turn people away. Very rarely. And they have been moving at a tortoise speed with you, because they have so many other things. They have to get their foundation secure. I feel like they're so thinly spread everywhere. They've got a lot going on, and you have been dissatisfied with the lack of attention or the lack of passion that you've been getting from this person. And I feel like you need to kind of step out of that, because your expectations were too high. You may have been expecting that this would become a physical relationship and that this would move very fast, and you're feeling like maybe you're not getting enough, or maybe you feel as though you reaching out to this person is annoying them. And it's not that they're annoyed. So if they're short with you, or you didn't get the response that you were expecting, it's really not that. It's like they've got a lot of things going on. So I feel like you need to be reminded to bear that in mind. They're doing what they feel is right at the moment. Like, they have to prioritize. It's really nothing personal. Like, this is a very responsible person, and I think that, you know, you should be grateful. I feel they more want to get their life and their self in order. But, you know, I feel like this is a 10, so it's the end of a cycle. They're able to eventually drop some burdens and balance things out and maybe focus their attentions on you. With the Knight of Earth here, Earth energy, I feel like, you know, you feel like you've been having to move a lot slower. You know, things have been dragging and things have been moving a lot slower than you wanted. But also this person has been moving at a very slow speed, but they want things to be reliable. I mean, if you want to build up a firm and stable foundation for the long term, then sometimes you have to hold back on this situation, so, like, romantically, so that you can get your own material stability in order. And this is what this person's been doing, and you feel like it's taken a long time to break the barrier with this person, but they are coming in, and they've been so sexually attracted to you, but you wouldn't have known it because you've been so stuck in your head thinking about the worst case scenario and your fears, that this person has still been looking at you from, like, time to time, like, wow, she is hot, like, she is fire. Like, you are this man's weakness. Luckily, he's very responsible because he hasn't tried to push things, even though he feels he could. Like, he knows he could have made this a sexual relationship sooner than it is. He knows that. But he's responsible and he wants to do things the right way. I feel is someone who's quite traditional, conservative. They may have some slightly old-fashioned values mixed in with the modern ones. And if they are old-fashioned, this person has good reason for them following such traditions. But, you know, he thinks you are fire, you are hot, you are saucy, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of passion. So if you've been worrying and thinking, this person isn't attracted to me, they don't even see me, they see you in flames. Okay, hot, sweating, watery, 9 of water. Like, they do want to have you like this. They do want to please you. They do want, and you do as well. Like, look at her face. You know, this is like your dream. You lot are like putty in each other's hands. You know, you absolutely get him going sexually, and he absolutely gets you going sexually. I feel like, you know, you guys have some very good sexual chemistry, and you can both bring each other to orgasm. It's amazing. I also feel like some of you guys may have French in you, or you may have met this person in Paris, or you may want to go to Paris with this person, or they may have said they'll take you to Paris, or something to do with France or Paris. I feel, or Italy. Only really those two have some kind of significance to some of you, not all of you. Maybe some of you are Italian or French, or this person has that in their chart. Not in their chart. They have this heritage somewhere. I feel like you guys could actually go. You guys may actually go away. Like, they could plan some kind of romantic getaway for you that's very passionate. You know, like if they book a hotel room or an apartment, they'll have the extra things added, like flower petals. You know, sometimes you can get those towels that are made to look like shaped in hearts or swan, or like you'll walk into the room and, you know, there'll be petals leading from the door. There'll be candles. You know, there's those little touches, chocolates or whatever. You know, there's those special touches when they take you away. It's a very passionate filled holiday or break or weekend getaway together, and you are gonna feel like you know, you are the apple of this person's eye, and you're very, very satisfied when you guys have this intimate relationship. I feel like finally this person's able to put some burdens down and, you know, kind of make you a bit more of a priority in September. But it's been moving slowly, very slowly. But this person hasn't forgot about you whatever kind of negative thoughts you're festering right now, I feel like that's your inner demons. It's really not reflective of the truth of what's going on or where this person stands with you. You know, this person's very responsible, and they will put, you know, their responsibilities, that they're good at prioritizing what needs to be done, put it that way. And obviously they had other priorities. That doesn't you know, invalidate their feelings. It just means that they're a practical person. So now it's like, I am open to all that is around me. So it's like now they have a bit more time to do that. They've set their foundations, so the flame of life is ignited within them. You know, they may feel like they can go now. There's a hell of a lot of passion, but this person's very good at keeping it. You know, they're wise. They've been there, done that, and, you know, kind of not allowing your sexuality to kind of rule you so much to the point where you are, you know, in some not so good situations. Now, while it's still a learning experience, you know, this person's learned that they don't have to really do that anymore. Again, it was a learning experience. So, you know, they're being a lot more sensible with the way they move in intimate relationships and romantic partnerships. And they have been very cautious with you. So I feel like some of you guys definitely could have Earth in your chart as well. Maybe some of you guys could be a Virgo or have Virgo moon or somewhere in your chart if you're a female. Or you're the feminine energy waiting for somebody who's a bit more masculine to come in. So, yes, you've been patient, but this person hasn't been gone for no reason. You know, it's with good reason. So, yes, I hope this helped and resonated with some of you guys. Feel free to let me know if it did. Any other information you need will be in the description box. Also, I will make the announcement again. I am offering 20% off the sexual energy readings for the month of September only. This is subjected to availability, so it will be on a first come, first serve basis. Sorry, guys. So, yes, I will speak to you guys soon, and take care for now. Bye.